Hey everyone, happy Good Friday. So for today's video, it's going to be a very different video. It's just me sitting here talking to you guys. I might just do a little series like cafe with Gigi because I just got my nice freshly brewed coffee. It's Bustelo, by the way. I drink a lot of Bustelo. Well, my boyfriend got me into drinking Bustelo. And you guys are gonna hear him in the background, so please excuse that because you know it's Call of Duty, Battle Royale, Warzone, whatever the game is. So please excuse him. I already told him to shush, but you know, man, extra loud. So anyways, guys, I just want to come here and say thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday on Instagram and on my last video. It really means a lot to me. I was like, I didn't expect that from a lot of people, like from my subscribers. It really touched me in so many ways. I was like, oh my god, because it's not exactly the birthday that, you know, I was thinking, like exactly, you know, we're in a really tough times, but right now I am really trying to like not let myself like just cry or like get anxiety. Well, I've been having a lot of anxiety lately, been having terrible migraines, but I live in New York and it's been really brutal out here. You know, we have our, you know, I want to thank our nurses and doctors and everyone else who's still out there working. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, it's been crazy. Like, I only go outside with my boyfriend just to do like a grocery run, like stuff that we need for the house, for his family, for my family, and that's pretty much what we do. We drive. Well, he drives because I my anxiety is like bad, so well, technically I can't drive. I mean, I know how to drive, but I know, like, it's been a long time. I have anxiety on the road. Like, it's crazy. I don't know if anybody else has that. Like, I get anxious. As being the passenger and seeing all those cars, it gives me terrible anxiety. It's just really bad. It's just terrible. Like, it gives me like, my heart starts to go. It's really bad. It's, I don't know. It's just every time we go outside and it's like you see everybody with their mask. It's like so different. Like New York, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, is actually, we're actually in like in deep, like we're sleeping right now. And it's just I don't know, like it's crazy, guys, because before I used to hate getting up for work. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's everybody, right? And now that I haven't been working since March, I think 17, I think that was my last day of work. Like at first I'm like, okay, maybe I need this because my back, I've been really stressed out. My back's been hurting, and now like taking these days now, I feel a lot better. Like my back feels a lot better. I've been doing a lot of exercising, especially for my back, and I feel a lot better. But now, like every day, I'm like, oh, another day. And one thing is, you know, I am grateful for another day, be able to open my eyes another day, and I'm like grateful to God for that. Like, thank you for this, you know, be able to wake up, still have a roof over my house, you know, over my head. So, but I don't know, it's like I actually miss work, and I actually miss the fact that even though it was just a routine, it's just the fact to get up, and I miss seeing my friends, my coworkers, because even though they're my coworkers, I really see them as friends. They're people that we work with, and that we get to talk to, and we get to engage with them, and like, you know, it's just been, I don't know. And I also miss my friends. Like, I miss them. I talk to them a lot on text, especially Sarah. I like to annoy Sarah. You guys seen her on my Carly Bible review video. That's Sarah. I like to annoy her. She's so cute, but I love annoying her. My best friend, I like talking to her. You know, it's a lot. It's really a lot. That's my boyfriend. Oh my god. He's so extra. He's Puerto Rican. He's so loud. I tell him to use his inside, like, library voice. Like, I'm literally in the bedroom and he's like in the living room and you can still hear him. Like, Lord. Brain fart. What else can I tell you guys? It's been really rough this week. Not because this was my birthday week. It's been really, really rough. I've been, you know, on social media, like with my friends, and I've seen a lot of people losing people, like a lot of people, you know, losing people. And it's just, it's been taking like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's been like, I don't know, I just start crying, and like I want to cry right now, but I'm really trying to hold it in. But it's like people are losing their family members. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to me, especially in times like this. It's just real. It triggers me. It starts triggering me. You know, I also, you know, I know I spoke about my dad once on my channel, especially with the Michelle Grace thing. My dad was diagnosed with COVID-19, and me and my dad doesn't have a great relationship, but when I found out about that, it hit me hard, because even though our relationship is not the best, it's not the greatest, it was just like a big boom, you know. Like, I feel like as a person, because I'm an adult, like I should, you know, I did reach out to him, like through my mom. Like, he's staying with my mom, which shouldn't be staying with him, but he is home now. He is quarantining himself, like he's staying away from my mom. Like, that also gives me anxiety, because you guys know my mom is a surviving cancer survivor from, you know, breast cancer. So I told her and my brother, because they refuse to come stay with me, because, you know, they're stubborn. They just really want to be in the city versus out here in Long Island. They prefer being able to move around versus cars and stuff like that. So I understand that part. But like, I've been in touch with my brother. My brother's been doing pretty well. He's been keeping me updated with everything, even though me and my mom talk almost every day. I've been asking her how she's been feeling to make sure to stay away from my dad, because, you know, he is sick, and my dad is quarantining in his own room. So that's him by himself. But it was a hit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, oh my god. And then it just makes me think, like, I know he's done a lot of stuff, which one day I'm gonna sit here, guys, and I'm gonna tell you guys my little story. It's really intense for me, so I even talk about it, because it makes me want to cry. It makes me want to, like, really punch somebody. I'm not that aggressive, but I could get aggressive. It really does make me want to cry, but it makes me realize that, you know, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a grown adult. I'm 31. Well, 30. I'm gonna still keep saying I'm 30 because I got canceled this year. But it makes me think, like, I want to make sure things with my dad are right before, you know, it's too late in life, and then I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm gonna try to work things out with my dad. I'm gonna try, because it's difficult, but I'm going to make the best out of it. Also, I have two friends that are diagnosed with COVID-19, which is like it breaks my heart. Like, it honestly, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. It's just like the fact of not knowing how to cure this thing. Well, me and my boyfriend, you guys know we're vegans. Yeah, we're both vegans, and we always try to look at alternative solutions. Like, we was looking up something how people are doing like old style ways. Like, you put I guess it's all citrus fruits in a pot. Make sure it heats up, because apparently when they do the what was it he said? They do the testing for the COVID thing. They just stick, what is it, Q-tip up your nose over here. So my boyfriend, we looked up a couple of videos that he's seen. People like doing like heating up like citrus fruits, or like the peels of the citrus fruits. You know how it's like something like that. And then you put your face like a sauna, and then like you cover yourself and you just breathe it in, all that hot air. Supposedly it's supposed to help. I'm not 100% sure. Like, it usually I'm not saying it's a cure, it's just something that, you know, we've been looking into. Like, usually we like to do stuff like that, especially if we have like the flu or something like over here. It helps us, well, it helps me with my cold. It really does. It like opens up. Like, I feel like everything in here, it just opens up. So we've been doing that. But yeah, guys, it's been really rough. I think I have 2 packages that I haven't sent to my 2. I think it's 2. I gotta look. Yeah, I have 2 of my giveaway packages. It's really hard to send anything out right now because US, the post office, it's closed, and it's just like certain items they're trying to ship out a lot of essential stuff. They're not shipping out anything, so I am really sorry, guys. I've tried going to, and every time I go, it's like closed, or like they're not letting anybody anywhere. Another thing that's happening in New York, which is very scary. I know one of my friends. Were we still friends? No, I don't think we're friends. He was one of my coworkers. Are working at Central Park. Like, because there's so many deaths here in New York, they're keeping the bodies, taking the bodies in Central Park. I don't know. It's just, honestly, guys, I try not to watch the news. I know I should be watching the news, but I try not to like watch the news because it just, I think my brain can only takes a little dose every day, which I just try not to. Like, I just wake up day by day. I have my Citizen app that pops in, gives me my update, the news of, you know, whatever's going on. Of course, you know, on Twitter, I follow all these our mayor, the Beliasio, and that's how I pretty much keep myself updated. Like, lately, you know, after my birthday, I mean, I really had a good birthday. We went out to the supermarket to do another little compra. We bought pizza from our favorite pizza place, Screamers. It's a really great vegan place. We bought Screamers. I really wanted pancakes from Champs Diner. But me and my boyfriend, with whatever little bit that we have, we tried to support, not all the time, but we tried to support especially our local restaurants that are still open. You know, a little bit of support. We're not going like, oh my god, let's spend $100 on dinner. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're minimalizing whatever we can. But yeah, guys, I've just this is my boyfriend. Oh my god. Ugh. I feel like if I could throw him a shoe right now, I will throw him a shoe. And I'm sorry, guys, with his cursing, because, you know, that Call of Duty game. I think that Call of Duty game is giving me more headache sound than ever, because all I hear is and I'm like, But yes, guys, that's pretty much it. I think I just rambled a lot and I went but yeah, that's been pretty much my update. And another thing that I saw, that he may be staying in for another extra month until May 31st, which is like, I mean, I don't know if I can stay here for another month at home. Like, I mean, I can go to my backyard and like relax and chill and like breathe air and like take a little bit of the sunlight and stuff like that. But it's a lot. And you know something? I told my mom I give it to her 100%, like 100%. I give it to her because throughout her recovery and like going through all the chemotherapies, my mom had to be home. I think since August, the end of August, she went into surgery. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, she's been home. Well, she goes out for like, you know, for her regular hospital appointments that she had to go to for chemotherapy, and like she goes off just for that. And I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I don't know how you did it. Like, it's crazy because I was trying to tell her when she was going through that, like she couldn't just stay home, because my mom is a workaholic just like me. She likes to work. She can be home. Like, even though sometimes we will, you know, everybody goes through that phase like, I don't want to go to work, but she goes out and she works. It's interesting because I used to tell my mom, like, Mom, just relax, chill, it's gonna be fine, just take it as a mini vacation, just stay home. And now that thing, you know, this is happening, I'm like, oh my God, I am ready. Like, it's been what, quarantine for like a couple of weeks since March 17th. Ever since I got laid off, not laid off, since my store closed, because I'm furloughed now. I'm like, and I talked to my mom, I'm like, Mom, I give it to you. And I was the one telling my mom, just relax, take this time to relax, which now I'm telling myself every day, just relax, just take it every day, just relax, breathe in, breathe out, try to do things online. Like, I've been thinking of like actually opening a business, like in my own little head. Like, I've been thinking of stuff like that, like opening up like a little, like, I don't even know. I'm thinking of like a lot of ideas, probably partnering up with somebody. I don't know, because I have to keep my mind busy some shit for it. But yeah, like I said, I give it to my mom because now I'm here and I'm like, with my anxiety, with my anxiety going up and down, I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I actually do work out. Every other day I work out with my boyfriend. Like, we work out. He's like, come on, let's go work out. And I work out and I feel a lot better. Like, yeah, I feel like I did something today besides just, you know, cooking, cleaning, like re-cleaning. I feel like I rearranged a lot of stuff except for my vanity that we haven't put up together yet, just yet. But yeah, guys, like, guys, just try to keep yourselves busy. Let's all just try to stay home for the most part. Like, unless we need something that we have to make a run for, let's just try to just pretty much stay home, because I really am hoping and like I'm praying that we don't have to stay another month, like till June, like go back outside in June when summer begins, because it's just really like now. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. I know I just rambled for like 18 minutes. Went from here, there, and everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, guys. It just pretty much, like, I'm not like pretty much religious person. Like, I'm not gonna sit here I'm like 100% religious, but I know we all stay together and we pray and everything. We just gotta believe it. We just have to be faithful. We just have to be faithful that this is all gonna go away. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like, have a lot of faith. Like, keep my faith up high. Like, keep saying, like, you know, praying, like, this is gonna go away. Like, I know God is He's doing something. Like, I know He is. And it's just like, we have to be there in faith. We all have to unite as one. But yeah, well, this is pretty much it. I hope you like. I think I am gonna do every Friday. I think I'm gonna start doing every Friday, like a small, less Cafe with Gigi. That's what I'm gonna name it. This is gonna be my Cafe with Gigi series, where every Friday I get to sit with you guys. Well, I'm gonna be sitting here with you guys because, you know, till further notice, we're still inside of April. From what I know for sure, April, we're still in here. I haven't heard anything from May. God willing, throughout this couple of past weeks, days, that God, please, just please. I'm gonna make it a series where I come here, sit down, and talk to you guys about what's been going on with me and everybody else, with my family. Hope you guys all are staying safe. You know, I wish you guys everything, a lot of health. I wish you guys are, you know, everything, and I wish I could help a lot of people. I've been reading a lot of stuff online that people, you know, still struggling, and if I, oh my God, I really wish I told God, oh my God, if I could give money to people, be like, send. But yeah, guys, this pretty much wraps up my video. Once again, thank you guys for all your love and support. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys really like this video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, let me know in the comments down below, how are you guys doing? I would like to know how everybody's doing. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much. I feel like I'm repeating myself again, but thank you guys for all your love and support. Thank you guys for still staying here on my channel. Oh, I was gonna ask you guys before we end this video. I was looking through my palette and I found the Nikki tutorials and Too Faced, and I got that as a collector's item because I was a huge hoarder and I used to get palettes like crazy and never really play with them because I usually stick to my normal, like, whatever looks like palettes that I go to. I was wondering, would you guys want me to play with the palette? I haven't touched it. It's like legit brand new, and I was thinking maybe try to play it, even though I don't support Too Faced anymore. Maybe that palette is gonna go declutter because you know what they did to Nikki. I don't know. Do you guys would like me to play with that palette, test it out to see? And yes, my eyebrows are not done, so I would just do it like that. If you guys want me to test it out, should I just do it? Maybe I just should, just to play around with it, because I am actually curious about the formulation. I mean, it's been a long time. The palette has been in my collection for a long time, so I don't know if it's still gonna work, or maybe because it's old, it's not gonna really work. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. God bless you all. Stay safe. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.